Happy Friday. That's a little better. Good. Happy Friday, everyone. Oh my goodness, what a week, huh? Let's see. Let's see if we can build a little audience tonight. I think maybe I'll play a song, practice one of my songs while we're waiting for some people. In my house with nowhere to be, in my heart wondering how to set the world free. See paint out my window and on my screen. I'm in a fishbowl watching it all and wishing my heart was 10 feet tall. In love, we'll make it all we can. It's the inside that makes the outside. It's the inside that makes the outside. I'm gonna be the change I want to see. I'm gonna be the change I want to see. I know it's all up to me. It all comes down. It all comes down to me. Am I a victim to insanity? Am I just a martyr to my newsfeed? Paralyzed by what comes over me. I could laugh and I could scream. The dark is always there, but so is the light. My point of view guides me through the night. It's the inside that makes the outside. I'm gonna be change I want to see. I'm gonna be the change I want to see. I know it's all up to me. It all comes down. It all comes down to me. It all comes down to me. Here is light happening here. You will take away the fear. Each one of us can expand the light. It's up to us to shine it bright. It's the inside that makes the outside. It's the inside that makes the outside. I'm gonna be the change I want to see. I'm gonna be the change I want to see. I know it's all up to me. It all comes down. It all comes down to me. It all comes comes down, it all comes down to me. All right, we're going to get started. It's about 6 after. So for those of you on the replay, please introduce yourself in the comments. It's been a heck of a week, huh? We had 11/11. I don't know if that meant anything to anybody. We have November's holiday season starting. There seems to be a lot of energetics in the air. I know from my own family life that things are really churning up. Things are really amping up. And so it's now like more than ever, like we really have to get really committed to some of the practices that I'm going to show you tonight. You know, I made a joke earlier on Facebook about like the going from the awakening to the ascension process is like being pregnant going through a wormhole. It's intense, but we can get through it, and we are getting through it. It's just, can we get through it with more ease? And I feel like we can. I've got about 5 or 6 tips for you tonight that I think will really help, and they're super simple. And what I love about how I run energy these days, it's super simple, and it's super on the go. And yeah, so it's not there's no like ritual involved. It's pretty simple. Ritual's great. It's just that sometimes when you're busy and you're on the go, you just need something right there, right now, right? And that's these tips are all about that. So the difference between awakening and ascension, the awakening journey is our moment of like, oh, there's something else. I feel a calling. I feel a different purpose. I feel a sense of oneness, or, and you start opening your eyes to different forms and structures in life. And you realize that it's not all that they say it is. So yeah, the awakening process is that first aha, that something else is going on here. And you start incrementally remembering who you are, remembering that you are a source, a spark of source in a body. And a body is energetics vibrating at a denser rate than your source self. So all of its source, it's just all of its consciousness, it's just how fast is it vibrating. So where do you want to play? And that's kind of where I'm going to go with this tonight. So that's the awakening journey. And then as you subtract a lot of dense energy from thoughts, feelings, emotions, karma, trauma, experiences, just life, right? As we start processing that energy and releasing the density, our vibration starts to rise. And then we have this set point, right? And then we start entering the ascension journey. And the ascension journey has to do with raising the vibration, continuing to raise it. And a lot of our karma has been worked out. A lot of our trauma has been worked out. Some of it echoes back, and we work through it, and we get another layer of it, or it's not really layers, but so the ascension process is managing ascension energies. These are energies that go higher than our set point human body, right? If you've been on my channel for a while, you'll see that I have a playlist called Uncapping the Chakras. And in the ascension journey, not only is your vibration rising, but things are evolving in your physical body and your energy body. So your DNA starts to evolve and activate in different ways. Your chakra system starts to evolve and expand. And it's no longer just the round circle of energy. Like chakras are important because they give us a physical experience. They take high source energy and they densify it so that we can have a physical experience. But as we are in our ascension journey, it doesn't have to densify it that as much. And so going from the awakening to the ascension, the body has to adjust. And that's why my number one tip is ascension symptoms. Ascension symptoms are very, very much real. Ascension symptoms are very much real. So that's my number one tip is they're real. Think about it. You have this high vibration and your body's like, whoa, I vibrate down here and you're doing this. So we have to kind of start getting the body caught up. And that sometimes doesn't feel too good. So the first thing I want to say is take really good care of yourself. If you can, sleep when you're tired. If you can, walk and move if you feel the gusto to do it. Singing, if you all of a sudden want to just start moving your voice, do it. This is the time to really follow the impulses to how to take care of and help your body grow toward that vibration. That's really kind of like the biggest thing is um, taking that spark of source energy, really high ascension energy, expanding it through our body and getting the body to accept and catch up. And it can be challenging. But it's doable. But the thing is, guys, we're doing it. We're doing it. You know, never on the planet has so many people entered into their ascension journey, which means taking ascension energies, high frequency source energy, and actually living, staying in the body. Those people enlightenment and they start ascending out and they leave the body. And now during this ascension time in history, we are taking it and we're saying, let's stay in the body. Let's stay in the body with these ascension energies. Let's bring more light to the planet. Let's help the planet awaken and ascend too. So that's what we're doing. So I want to say happy Friday. This is like the best happy hour, I think. Has anyone ever gone to happy hours and just been like, what am I doing here? How many happy hours have I attended and just felt like an alien or a fly on the wall being like, happy hours is not my thing. I don't even drink anymore just because it can just lower the vibration. And again, it's like what we're doing here today, this talks about is the yo-yo, the yo-yo-ness of like your high vibration, low vibration, high drop, high drop, high drop. I've noticed with these next practices I'm going to tell you about is that I'm not doing the yo-yo dance with my vibration anymore. And I don't know. I don't know if you want to make the commitment to try these lifestyle practices out, but I pretty much promise that if you do, you will start to steady and stabilize your vibration. So let's give it a try, right? So anyway, cheers. Happy Friday. Happy hour. This is the best cocktail. This is water. All right, so I have my little cheat sheet here. All right, my chair is very loud, sorry. All right, so the first tip I want to say is that you are not going crazy. Like definitely if you have unexplainable physical symptoms, definitely go get them checked out medically. I have been to the ER so many times with ascension symptoms thinking that I was dying, thinking I was having a heart attack, brain tumor, seizure, whatever it is, anxiety. And so every time they would say nothing is wrong with you. So ascension symptoms are real. So definitely get them checked out. But if they're like, no, nothing's going on, just follow your body's impulses. What do you need? Sleep, water, exercise, touch, alone time, solitude, meditation. Okay. So the second tip I want to tell you about is how are you going to start your day is super important. How you start your day and how you end your day, I have found is super important. So it looks like we have a few people watching. Do you have a bedtime ritual? Do you have a wake up ritual? This is super important. And I'm going to tell you mine. And this really helps me set my vibration for the day. You start your day with tuning yourself. Hi.
Ketsia, hi there. Thank you for introducing yourself. Thanks for being here. Thanks for joining me. What time is it where you live? So it is, we're in Colorado here. It's 5 o'clock here. I'm curious where you are on the planet. Um, so wake up rituals, it's not even a ritual, it's just a wake up. Like when I wake up, I say I'm tuning myself to my source self. Okay, my highest source self. Around 7ish. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's dark here too at 5. Um, so you're going to tune yourself to your highest self, and then you're going to expand that into every cell of your body. Okay. And I really like to do that with a voice. So when I get up, I just say to my body and my spirit, I just say, tune yourself to source, expand it out into every cell, and then from there I just sing out. So the intention rings out through my voice. And then I set that tone and I can sing that tone wherever I am in the day to bring me back to that. Oh yeah, let's come back to source, okay? So that is super important. The other thing I want to say is number 3 is make a demand. Make a demand of what you're going to align with. So, when you like walk out your front door, you don't even have to walk out your front door. If you walk out your bedroom door, if you live with people, everyone's got some different stuff going on, right? Everyone's got their emotions, everything's got their work and their drama and stuff they're creating. Everyone's like just a potpourri of vibration, right? So, same thing if you go out to the grocery store, if you go out into a yoga class, or you go out to work, wherever it is, everyone is running different vibrations. So, what are you going to get? Like, you want to be the dominant vibration in your day and in your life. So, what you want to do is make a demand that happens. So you tune yourself when you wake up in the morning, and then wherever you're going in your day, you say, I am going to align with my highest self and everybody else's, higher self of light. I'm going to align with source. I'm going to align with light. So this, when I go into yoga classes, so I used to go to very big yoga classes, like 50 people, and I had to stop going to them because it was just kind of like a train station of vibration that I was aware of, and I couldn't handle it. And then when I tried this, when I made a demand and said, I'm going to walk into this room now, and I'm only going to commune with the light. And it really helped. Everything else got silent, and I was able to just be with the light in the room. And that felt really good. So, guys, if you are in your ascension journey, you want to make a demand at where you stay. Because if you don't, I've noticed you can just really go up and down with moods and vibration, and it's really uncomfortable. And the body has a harder time. The other thing is get really clear at the practices you're doing. So, shamanism, Reiki, Buddhism, just different types of rituals. If you're using murtis, the different statues, if you're using different mantras from different traditions, guys, it's a potpourri of vibration. And while it is probably on some level high and fine, it's just that I've noticed if I'm mixing too many vibrations, or if I go into a sound healing, I go into a shamanic drumming, or if it messes my vibration up. So only you can tell if that's going to happen for you, but really tune in. And if you want to go support your friend or something like that, and they're doing something, like really put just light around you and really demand that you stay at your vibration, that you're aware of it. Notice if it starts to drop, tune yourself back up. And guys, my impression of this is like we have to do this because the more we do it, the more we just become it. So in the beginning, we have to make demands. We have to have extreme awareness and stuff like that. But once you start living committed to this high frequency, you just become it, right? But in the beginning, you do have to make some markers for yourself. If you're going into a ritual or practice or religious or spiritual event that's not really a way that you function, um, be careful. Just make a demand of where you stay. Does that make sense? I know there's maybe one or two people here. Let me know if that makes sense. So I've noticed that this is super, super, super important to do. The next one, I think I'm going to go more than 5 here. The next one's going to be upgrade your guides. You may already feel like, this certain guide has been so important to me, and you might feel like they're offline, like they're not there, right? When you raise your vibration, you have different guides. So cut the cords from them. Okay, so different guides are going to be coming your way when you raise your vibration. And make sure they're guides that are in line and sanctioned by you, for you, as source. Because a lot of guides can come from the astral realm, and sometimes they can be a little persnickety and have an agenda and kind of trick you. So don't let that happen. The next one is cutting cords. So your nighttime ritual is really important too. Your nighttime ritual, you want to just cut every cord from every interaction you've had. Now, this is interesting. I had a schoolmate from high school pass away. And I'm not very in touch with too many people from high school anymore, except for on Facebook. So I found out that this had happened. And I was kind of tracking everyone on Facebook and the grief. And, she was only like 49 years old and had 3 sons. It was sad. And I was tracking all the grief all day long. And my vibration pummeled down, and I felt so awful. And then I realized, it was like, oh, I have been hooked in. I didn't talk to them physically. I just was kind of tracking it and feeling it energetically. I was totally corded energetically, even without having physical contact or physical talking with people. So guys, if you are putting your attention to something, even on social media, you can create a cord. So you want to, at night, or the minute you feel like it's dropping you down, cut the cord. Cut the cord, send it back with light and love. And I'm telling you, when I did that, all that dense, heavy grief and tension, I just popped right back up. It was pretty amazing. So cutting the cords is super, super important. And all you have to do is just, feel into what you are connected to, and just say, I like doing this. I like a physical thing. I'm just cutting the cord, sending it back with light and love. Another practice I do to cut cords is destroy and uncreate. I destroy and uncreate my interaction, my relationship, and then I ask, and how does it get even better? So once I kind of cut it or destroy and uncreate that moment, I ask, how does it get better? So it's not like I'm like saying never come back into my life. It's like we're just clearing the energy, and then we're going to bed and we're asking, now what's possible? So clearing that energy and cutting the cords, again, I have this nighttime ritual and waking up ritual, super, super key. Okay, and the last one that I want to tell you about, the last way to really kind of sustain these ascension energies, is watching your emotions. Okay, your emotions are energy in motion. They want to move. But if we harbor them, if we define and densify and create a form and structure and a story all around them, they don't move. They kind of hang out there, and they lower our vibration. So emotions are good. Once you get to the ascension level, emotions are a tool to just say, oh, you're dropped down. So if you're having emotions, notice like, oh, what's my thoughts? Whose are these? Is this someone else? What's important here for me? What do I want to say, shift? Who do I want to talk to? Just ask a lot of questions about these emotions, and then just start moving them. And my favorite way to move emotions is through sound, through vocal toning. Just feel your emotion and then just start oming or ah or ooh. And it's amazing how that helps process and moves the energy of the emotions and just gets you raising back up to your higher frequency. So, really cool work. Um, so those tips, guys, I live by them. I live and breathe by those things that I just told you. I do them every single day. I live that way. It's like brushing teeth. It's like drinking water to me. I do that all the time. And if you write them down, you can, and maybe I'll do that. I'll write them in the descriptions for the replay, because at first, it is, it's a new thing, it's a new habit, but just start doing it now. It's just what I do. And it really helps. I've been able to sustain my mood, my vibration, my high vibe feeling, and I just feel good. So feels good to feel good, right? If you guys want to learn more about how to use your voice to create this, that somatic marker, to feel more inner peace, to really sustain your vibration and manage the gap of feeling off and feeling like high, I have a new program out, and it's called Vocal Toning for Manifesting. And if you're watching this replay, I will tell you the coupon code, and you can go get $20 off until the end of November 2021. So it's $20 off. It's a great deal. I think you'll really enjoy the course. So in the descriptions in the replay here, I'll put that coupon for you. So yeah, go to that link. And if you are having a very hard time with this awakening ascension journey and you really could use some support, I also have in the descriptions my coaching program. I have a 3-month immersion, and we work with sound therapy. We work with just vibrational alignment. We get you to a point where you can really start feeling good when you're with your high vibration. Because like how many times where you're like, oh, I want to raise my vibration. Shouldn't I feel good? Oh my God, for 5 years I was feeling that. I was just like, I'm raising my vibration. I should feel good. And I feel awful. What's going on? So these things that we just talked about will totally help you enjoy yourself when you're in a high vibration. So check those links down there. And what I'd love to offer you right now is a light language activation to help give you a boost for your weekend. And tonight, yeah, it's just going to be a boost just to raise vibration. That is our purpose. That's our intention today. Yeah, so let's do this. And to let you guys know, I am really active over on TikTok these days. I'll be doing a live light language meditation before bed tonight. So if you are on TikTok, come find me. I do a lot of like 15-second shorts and just a lot of videos, a lot of fun stuff over there. So find me on TikTok. All right. So light language comes through the hands. It comes through the voice. It also comes through my eyes. So I usually keep my eyes open during all of this. And you can just receive it however you want. You can sing along if you want. And okay. Beautiful, beautiful beings. Here we go. Raising our vibration, activating the source within you, raising that source frequency, expanding it out. Here we go. I hope that helped you realize your highest self, and feels good. Hope this really boosts your weekend. And yeah, KL, thank you. Thank you, Ketsia. Thank you for tuning in. And thanks everybody for watching the replay. And I hope these tips were helpful. I'll list them in the descriptions after I post this. And we go live here every Friday with some different topics and light language activation. So come on back. Bye-bye. You are so welcome, Ketsia. Thanks so much for joining. I hope to connect with you again. Bye.